All right. So since today is not a formal skill session, it's basically a introduction to the course. While having a conversation with all of you on call, me and Divya have already briefed you about how the days are going to be in the coach certification program. Now, the skill sessions, the formal skill sessions will begin tomorrow onwards. As communicated, it will require 2 hours of your time every day. And during those skill sessions, we will keep the platform open for questions, and let's keep it interactive. So, being a coach, you don't have to be, just in a listening mode. You're always open to ask questions. Um, so as soon as the skill sessions start, make sure that you take every opportunity to even ask and practice. So today I will be taking you through, a brief of what will be the skill sessions about, and me and Divya will be helping you through the Zoom platform. I'm sure some of you have already been using that, when we were stuck by lockdown. Most of our classes were being done on Zoom. So I am sure that most of you are averse with it. But when the online training programs run here, there are a few features of Zoom that are majorly used, and at that moment people don't really be comfortable about what really they have to do. Now, this session is again open for questions. So whatever questions you have regarding Zoom platform, and if you want to practice in between anything that we explain you, you are most welcome to do that. um, with your permission, shall I start? If all of you are with me, I
Yes,
can start.
Yes,
absolutely.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am, absolutely.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much for the confirmation. Right. So, this is the first day of faculty coach certification program for training corporates. So, I will take this opportunity to also explain AITD for you. So, AITD is Amity Institute of Training and Development. Some of you, like Dr. Garima, have been associated with us earlier as well. Now, we are working under the banner of Amity University, but ours is more of a corporate kind of a setup. As the clients that we work with, the training programs that we deliver are mostly for public sector enterprises or private clients. Now, some of the workshops that are currently running uh, at our institute are ITEC workshops. So ITEC workshops is ITEC full form is Indian Technical Economic Corporation. Now these workshops are directly under Ministry of External Affairs. So this is a government enterprise kind of a workshop, but we are delivering behavioral learning to them. So the workshops that we deliver, the content that we deliver will be mostly related to the management and organizational behavior topics. But we also associate ourselves with banking sector. So there are a lot of banking workshops that go through where some of your skills, if some of you are from the finance background or some of you are from the strategic background, your skills come through at that time. But this is a basic course through which we like our all our training, coaches to go through before you get associated with us eventually. Now, there are 5 code skills that we discuss during the code certification, starting with credibility. Of course, when you are in front of adult audience, the foremost thing that you need to establish is your credibility, because when it comes to students, it is much easier to get them to take you seriously But when the audience is almost your age, there has to be a certain way, in which you can establish credibility. So we can help you with that. We'll discuss that tomorrow. Second skill is inclusion, inclusivity. Now, when we are going through an online workshop, there are, very few ways in which you can make sure that all the participants that are joined are interested in what you are speaking. Now, of course, that is not 100% possible all the time, but we can aim for 100% from our side. So, inclusion in both offline and online workshops is the main agenda of this skill session. Third core skill is outcome focused. Now, whenever you are delivering a topic, a presentation, a workshop, some of these topics will be from your core areas, but there can be some topics which, we provide you all the content, and you will have to just deliver. Of course, we will be aiding you, with through Coach Connects and helping you out, but you will have to deliver something entirely different. So for that, your focus should always be on the outcome. Now, each workshop has a section message and objective. So while delivering it, that has to come through after every few slides. So how to do that? We'll discuss that in this skill session. Fourth one will be appropriate energy. As the name suggests, just keeping the energy constant throughout the workshop, because participants sense it very easily when your energy is going down, and they, simply start getting distracted. And the fifth one is flow. So when you look through our workshops, when we will be starting going through the practice sessions, you'll see that each workshop will start with the program flow. Now, that flow has to be maintained both in your voice modulation and in the content part of the workshop. So both things are included in this skill session called flow. Now, this is a basic description about these 5 skills. Let me see who all have joined us by now. Okay, Dr. Sonali has also joined. Right. In between, you can stop me anytime if my voice is not clear, or you want to ask any questions. Please feel free to ask. All right. Divya, I would ask you to confirm if I'm audible. And
Yeah.
All right.
You're audible.
You're absolutely audible and crystal clear. Yep.
Thank you so much, Dr. Abhijit. Thank you. Right. Now let's start with understanding the Zoom environment. So while we are starting with the Zoom practice session, I would just ask all of you, how many of you have an experience already of using Zoom? If any of you can.
I have.
You have.
Sorry, you have you asked a question. How many of you have experience
using Zoom platform?
Yeah, I too have, ma'am.
I do have, but not. It's been 1 year now. We're not using Zoom. Yes.
Okay. All right. So no problem. See, the market is open now. Most of the workshops, honestly, are going to be offline, but the Zoom practice is important because, again, some workshops are going to be online as well as the practice sessions which you will go through during this whole coach certification program is going to be online. So your presentations have to be online. So the Zoom practice will help, right? So Dr. Sonali has some background, Jyoti has some background, and Dr. Abhijit has some background. Anyone else? Abhishek, Dr. Garima, have you used Zoom earlier?
I have two.
Yes,
Yes, we have used Zoom for our classes also and for various other things.
All right. Okay. Thank you for your confirmation. Right. All right. So let me take you through some of the pre-login, features that you need to take care of. So when you are, logging in, just before logging in, you need to just set up your background and, the place that you are sitting in a certain way. So these are just some basic tips that you can take care of while doing that. Right. So just join 10 minutes before every workshop. Just settle in. Just make sure that your laptop doesn't have many applications open. Restart it. Then check your audio and camera. Most important is, yes, Abhishek, you have a question, please.
Actually, it's a very simple question.
Yeah.
Being in MIT, you have to take classes, and sometimes it might collide with this training sessions.
Right.
So, is it possible that we are going to get the entire thing in a recorded manner, and we can actually see it afterwards?
Yes. So this is a link being operated by the IT team. So all the Zoom links that are being operated are being pre-recorded in the IT server. We take the recordings from them. It takes around 2 days of time, and then we provide you the recordings. So it is not instant, but you will get all the recordings of all the sessions.
Thank you.
Also, Abhishek, see, skill sessions you can go through later on also, but the first week, that is starting from tomorrow, just 3 days in this week, I would request if you can just listen in, join in, because later on when the practice session starts, we will already be giving you 3 slots. So we have designed it in such a way that we will be giving you 3 days as an option, and any day that is more suitable for you, that day you can give your practice. So practice sessions, you will have a lot of flexibility, but we would really want you to attend all the skill sessions, especially starting from tomorrow. So my senior team members will be joining us tomorrow onwards, and that is going to be, the key sessions for you to finally get graded on. So we request you to join at least this week. Right.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. So first thing is that you can restart your system, close all the excessive applications, check your audio and camera. Second, seems very simple, but very important when you are giving an online workshop. Pick a spot at your home. If you're giving it from your home, if you're giving it from your office, you need to pick a spot which has a plain background. So any background which has movement on your back or a lot of noise gets distracting, and even if you're giving your 100% in that workshop, people will not be able to catch that. So it's very important to pick a spot with a neutral background, good lighting, and preferably with less sound, as much less negligible as you can manage. um, Choose a chair, very basic, but again very important, because you will be giving minimum 90 minutes of a workshop in a real scenario. So you need to be comfortable, and most of the audience is adult, so when they start asking questions, it can exceed a bit. So prioritize the camera, not the screen. So even I'm not following that, as I'm not a coach yet, but let me just demonstrate. Now, right now I'm looking at myself and the participants, and now I'm looking at the camera. So you can see a difference. So you need to just, I would say shift very smoothly between looking at the screen and looking at the camera, just to build a connect with the participants. It's an instant connect. It doesn't seem like it, but when you look at the camera, it makes a huge difference. Have good earphones. That's very important. Good earphones with the mics, and eliminate distractions. So for the time that you are in, of course, there can happen, there are things that can happen which are not out of your control, but as much as possible, try not to get distracted during that time when you're giving the workshop. Right. Now, post this, the pre-login formalities, we'll move on to settling in. Divya, if you are here,
Yeah,
can
yeah,
you-
I'm here.
yes. If it's okay with you, can you help the participants with this part?
Sure, sure.
Yes.
So I just to hear it correctly, you want me to help with this part, right?
Yes.
Am I right?
Yes.
Sure. Okay. So far, we have been talking about how to join in. Okay. Sometimes maybe network issue or something. So Tanvi helped you out with multiple ways you can join in and settle in the virtual platform. Now, how do you settle in post joining? Because as soon as you join in, there are few things which are very impromptu and natural. So once today afternoon, once you joined in, you maybe started your video, you try to unmute yourself, but there are certain things which are more advanced. So the aim of our session is to help you out with that. So I'm sure how many of you know how to put your video on? It would be good to see you all on video.
It's
For
quite
instance.
basic.
Quite basic. Yeah,
Yeah, it's very basic. Yeah.
pretty basic. But if I ask you now, how many of you know how to put virtual background on? Or how many of you know how to put breakouts, how to use polls? Yeah, there's a catch. So basic features. Yeah, someone saying something. Okay. So so the idea is that we use this technology to its optimal, and we because this is going to be a very good source for us to engage with the participant. So the idea is, how do we use it in an optimal way? Okay. So I'm sure you know what is dial in, what is check-in. Tanvi, can you go to next slide? Your screen is slide. I think it's. Tanvi, can I stop sharing your screen? I think it's got hanged. I'll just stop sharing your screen.
Uh, yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have. Okay. So allow me a second.
You have that, right?
Yeah. I have that. Okay.
Thank you.
So so meanwhile, I'm trying to share my screen, and it is getting loaded. Okay. I want you to tell me if you if you can use emojis. Are you all comfortable using emojis?
Yes.
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 Are you comfortable using this virtual background? So before every session, we often make an virtual background, like the one I am using is from our current program. Like the one Tanvi was using was from BSF. Do you know how to use virtual background? Yes, no.
I think Abhishek has a question, Divya. Yes.
Abhishek, please go on.
Dr. Abhishek, please.
I think it's from earlier. Abhishek, do you want to speak?
Okay.
Yeah, Divya, actually I can blur my screen, but I cannot, if you send us the background, then only we can update
Sure,
it.
sure. So for every program, we create a virtual background. But for now, to practice, what you all can do is go to uh, uh, stop video. You'll be able to see an arrow above there, and go to choose virtual background and choose one of those which are already there in your system.
Yeah, Divya, there is none or blur. So I've just blurred my background screen. That's it.
Yeah, it's working. It's working. But if you go to video filters, then there are others as well. Or you can just go to Google and download some and then
Okay.
put. Because virtual backgrounds are customized based on the sessions. But just to give you an idea, we'll also share one background with you so that you can just put in our next post certification and get an idea. Position your view in front of camera, check the lighting, everything is perfect. Okay. Thank you, Tanvi. Tanvi, can you please go to next slide? Yeah. So go ahead. Go ahead. So we have also okay, dial in is very important. So many a times what happens is our internet connection, being in a global world, it is not so global, it just goes away. So dial in is an option wherein you can join in through voice. Okay, meanwhile your system is getting updated, or your internet is not stable through mobile or through PC, you can just join through voice and engage participants till your connection gets proper. So for every dial in, you will get different codes for different countries. So if you attend conferences, you will find a lot of numbers with different codes. Okay, so we would suggest that in case you are facing any trouble, dial in and join in meanwhile, and then join us through video. Tanvi, next. Okay. Okay.
I think this
Next
has
one.
been discussed. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So virtual background, what we can do is, for now, let me share a virtual background with you. Let's make it into. Just give me a second. I'll share one virtual background. So I'm basically sharing the one which I am using at present. Okay, I'm sharing it on a chat, so you have a handy access to it. So just check your chat box. Have you received an image?
I have.
Yes, I have.
Yes,
Yeah.
we have received it.
Okay, great. Let's take a group photograph. Let's put all our virtual backgrounds on. And how to put that? Just go to start arrow in the start video and go to choose virtual background, and then go to the plus sign. You'll find a plus sign on the right hand side, wherein you can add the image and then add the background. Try to follow the steps. If anything where you find that you're stuck, just let us
Hello.
know. We'll be able to. Yeah. Yes. Dr. Harima, very quick.
So you can see my
Anvesh, great.
mine is done.
Yes, it is. But don't put it off. We still need a photo with everyone. Tanvi, where is yours? Tanvi,
Yes,
where is yours?
I am the most late here.
Okay. Our Deva sir, Jyoti, we can't find yours.
Done.
Sorry.
For Mr. Abhijit, I think it is happening the reverse. Is it for me
I'll
or
tell
is
you.
for everyone?
Yeah, I'm doing it right away. I'm doing it right away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm also doing
Yeah,
it because I am using from mobile. So it will, yeah.
Okay, no issues. We take a moment. Dr. Sonali, are you able to do it?
Yes, I'm doing. It is just that my system was slow. It got hanged.
No issues. It happens. After all.
Yeah, here it is.
Okay, great. Deva sir, any problem you're facing? You're mute. You're mute. You're trying to speak. You're mute.
Yeah, so my PC is not working and I'm through the mobile, so I'll have to, so I missed
Okay.
some instructions, but that's why I'm requesting for the recording. So I
A
can see it
recording.
tonight.
Sure.
Yeah.
We'll share that with you.
Is
And
it?
then-
Yeah, I missed some instructions.
Okay.
I missed
It's
some instructions. Yeah.
for me.
Yeah,
It's
from my side also.
Yes.
Because I'm
Dr.
using
Rai.
the mobile, so it's not
Okay.
the
Yeah,
background
yeah.
is not applied.
Mobile,
Yeah.
you still can, but it is little complicated.
Yes.
Yeah,
So I
but
got the screen, I got the virtual background,
yeah,
but I'm not able to superimpose that with the video. So that's the problem.
with the video, you're using mobile, sir? Is it?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Yeah, that's
Well,
fine, maybe.
Divya, mine is coming, but it's actually
Yeah.
it's the other way around, is it? Or is it perfect?
No,
No,
it is fine. It is fine.
It's visible. It's visible
Haan,
correctly.
it shows you a mirror image, but for a
Yeah.
participant viewer, it is fine. It's perfect.
So how can I flip it actually? Because Amity in
No,
the
you
corner
don't
side.
need to. You don't need to flip it, because if you flip it, it
Hmm.
will be wrong to participant. Right now, you are able to say it opposite, but for
Right.
participant, it is correct. Okay.
Good.
So you don't
Wonderful.
need to.
It's the
Okay, I'm
mirror
taking a
concept.
screenshot just for a memory. That's fine.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you. So I think, are we clear with virtual background? Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Tanvi, please go
Yes.
ahead. Okay. Now list of participants. List of participants are actually important more than for the attendance purpose. Okay. These are very important because, many times you will see background noises coming and you don't know who it is, because you are in a presenter view. Okay, you are presenting your screen in Zoom. While you are presenting, you will not be able to see a lot of participants, but but list of participants is always available to you on a chat or just a list. Okay, so list of participants, if you go to it, you can before we do that, IT host, can you make everyone co-host for the session? Whom do we have today?
I'll have to check.
Okay.
Yes.
No issue. Okay, so basically, you can, why is it important? You can mute participant, you can request them to start their video by going through list of participants. So once you get co-host right, you can try those things. Can you move to the next slide? Okay. Another very important thing, in every session of ours, we have handbook. Okay, we craft an handbook which is 150, 200 pages at least. So now you want it to share it with the participant, or you have some common instruction while they are working on in background, you want to share it with them. So how do you share? So you go to chat box, and then you go to a file, and then you share a document. So for example, confirm with me if you have received an handbook or not. Okay, I'm sharing an handbook. Okay, so this is not just a text message. Often we think we can only share a text. So you can share images, PDF, everything. Okay, so it is a folder. then you, if you can see, there is also a smiley. Okay. It is just very user friendly, just like you are using WhatsApp or any our daily virtual use platform. Can you confirm if you have received handbook?
Yes.
Yes, we have.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes,
So functionality is simple, but you should know at the point that, you know, many times we sent it to them on both mail and WhatsApp, but they still didn't get it. Or, you know, you want to share some case study and you want them to discuss in case, so you can share it over it. Thank you. Then next slide, please. I already covered it. Next. Okay, share screen. Now share screen is very important in a perspective of sharing PPT. Okay, so normally while presenting, we do share our PPT, but there are a lot of the advanced version of Zoom has lot of other functions along with it. Okay. In a sense, there are, if you go to, are you able to go to share screen? Just click on share screen and you will see 3 options: basic, advanced, and files. Okay. So if you go to basics, you will see that there are files which are already opened in your system. Okay. Whether it is PDF, whether it is Word, whether it is anything else, you will be able to share. Now this is our daily usual use. Then you can also use whiteboard. Whiteboard is very useful. Like you are solving a problem for them. You are brainstorming. You want to use shapes. You want to use circles. You can use whiteboards. Then when it comes to web, you know, I was learning one of the session on digital marketing, and the coach wanted to show me a video. So now what she was using was, since it was static, it wasn't static, it was dynamic. She wanted to browse through websites and show me the design, color. So she was using web. So you can also use web by sharing your screen. Another feature functionality is you go to advanced screen sharing. So if you go to advanced screen sharing, you will be able to see that, you know, there are files which are on your drive. You can access them. You can you know, only send the audio. I just want you to hear the voice, but I don't want you to see the video. I can share that. I can show you only portion of my screen. Okay, so some part of it is confidential. I can just share the part which is important. So for example, let me show that to you. Okay, so this is one of our solutions, and okay, this is my screen. However, if there is something important and I don't want to, I cannot show you somehow. Okay, so what I'll do, instead of sharing the entire screen, I'll only share the portion of screen. Now you will be only able to see things which are in your frame. So are you able to see interactive workshop on coaching for performance?
Yes.
Yes. While you are not able to see entire, but if I drag it, now you will be able to see a different part of my screen, the entire screen probably. Okay. So this is important, where, you know, sometimes you just want to toggle in, shuffle through, refer to your notes, but while at the same time you're not able to present it in a full screen mode, because if you do that, participants will know you are reading and you don't want them to know. So you can use this at that time. And then you can, when you go to advanced share, you can share your video, which are, you know, different file formats. Okay, Another very critical thing is, before sharing any video, you need to ensure that you have clicked on share sound. Okay, unless you have, you will not be able to be heard by anyone. Okay, so
Divya, before we try that, we can ask the participants to now look at their participants list. They will be able to
They
see
are
who all other co-hosts because they are all co-hosts for now.
okay.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you, Tanvi. Okay, so participants, actually co-hosts, you can check out the participant list. You can try to mute me since I'm the only me and Tanvi, since we are the
Yes, it works.
yes, it works. But if you have noted, you can only mute. You cannot unmute. Okay. So when
can
you
ask.
unmute,
Yes. I cannot unmute you. Yes.
you cannot. But so
Hmm.
basically, when you unmute, I get a request, and then I have to unmute myself. But you can share a request. Okay. So similar will be with video. Okay. And it's very funny, but sometimes it happens like, there is undisrupted noise in background, people snoring. You don't want to distract everyone, so you just mute them. That's why it is critical. Thank you, Tanvi. Next. The next one. Next.
I think this is a good way, Divya, to show them what you were talking about. The whiteboard thing, the share sound thing. You can
Yeah.
show it. Yeah.
I think it is in next slide. I think so.
Yeah, so I'll just help you. So, one second. So this is the option to share sound. So whenever you are sharing your presentation, before clicking on the presentation from here or here, you can first tick this box. So if you have any videos in your presentation, and you want to share the sound of the video with all the participants, you will have to tick this box first. Otherwise, that sound will be audible to you, but not to the participants. So this is critical. This is the whiteboard that Divya was talking about, which you can use sometimes just as a whiteboard that we use in a classroom. You can use this whiteboard to present certain concepts or draw certain concepts on the screen for the participants. This is, of course, yeah, Divya, you were saying something.
Yeah. I was saying I explained them in theory. Let me show them in practice. Maybe that would be better.
Okay.
Okay. So for example, I'm sharing my screen and I'm playing my favorite cartoon. Okay. So just for a second, tell me if you're able to hear anything.
No.
No.
No. Right? Now, what I do is basically I go to share sound, enable it. Now tell me if you're able to hear.
Yes.
Yeah. So, I recently I've seen that multiple times, since audience is a receptor, we play entire video and then we realize the other person couldn't hear anything. Okay. So this small tick option is very critical. Otherwise, it will waste a lot of your time. So and then whiteboard. Okay. So are you able to see whiteboard?
Yes.
Yes. So whiteboard is going to be a good tool if you want to solve a problem with them, if you want to brainstorm, if you want to write down, if you want to analyze. You can basically draw. You can do so many other things, all those things that you can annotate. So again, while we try to annotate, we'll come here again And I want you all to try annotate yourself, because many a times you want to jot down what are the views that they have shared with you over there, and you want to save it and you want to link it ahead, okay, of what they have received. Tanvi, can you put your slide?
Yes.
So participants, can you check that are you able to see that share sound option while you are trying to share the screen? Do you see that option?
Yes, we do see it.
Yes. Thank you, Dr. Sonali. What about others? Are you able to see that option?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Dr. Garima. Thank you. Yeah, Tanvi, I think you can move to next. Portion of your screen, I have already shown you how you'll be able to see only portion of your screen. Okay. So anything confidential, anything, you can just do that. Now, basically everything is on Drive, right? OneDrive, cloud. So you can open files through Drive. You can do so many other things. You go to the third one, files, and you open everything virtual. Tanvi, can you go to next? You see options of Drive, Dropbox, PowerPoint. So everything is online. So you don't have PPT, you can directly use it.
One thing, Divya, can we remove co-host rights now?
No, we want a breakout practice. After that we can.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Okay. So, another thing, don't forget to put your slides on screen shared mode. Okay. I'm sure you know how to put it in slideshow, but still there is a small icon towards the end. If you click on it, you go to slideshow mode. Then annotate. Now annotate is very important feature in a sense that you want to write anything. Okay. So for example, in this annotation, I want to write, for example, if I'm a coach and I ask my participants, how was your day? Okay. And I want to note down all the responses given by everyone. So what I do is I annotate. So how do I annotate? I go to annotate option. While Tanvi is sharing the screen, what we can do, we go to view options. If you see view options above, just go to view options, click on annotate, and then go to text. So I have written, how are you, on the text, while I want you to reply me using annotation. That way, we know that we are able to annotate. Okay. Deva, thank you. I can see your response. What about others? Write something. We know you are able to access the annotation tools. You know where it is. If you're facing difficulties, still ask. Good here. Okay, thank you. And annotation is a resourceful tool in a sense. You don't use just for text. You can see other options like drawing. You can see someone has started screen sharing. Okay, Abhijit, what are you sharing? What do you wish to share with us? We are able to see
no, actually, I was just simply trying. I'm so sorry.
No issues, no issues.
No issues.
You can, but we are just able to see the link websites.
Sure. Sorry.
No issue. Okay. So in the annotation, another feature is sometimes your system gets hanged. You're not able to move your slides. What you do, you simply go to mouse, okay, and then click on left or right. You will be able to move your screen. Okay, right now Tanvi is sharing, so Tanvi only can. But while you are presenting, you will also be able to. Okay, then there are arrows. We start with a flow. How are your 90 minutes, 120 minutes going to pass? So you just put arrow to show and direction. Are you able to see my arrows? To show a direction, how we started, what are we going next?
Yes, we can see the arrow.
Thank you. Then we go to stem. If I want to give a right, if I want to give a wrong, to whatever you can use tick and cross. Now, one beautiful thing about annotations are you can also save it. We had a lot of brainstorming on this thing, and I want to save it. So what I can do is I simply go to option save, and you can see the one below the cross mark. You can go save. You can either save it as an image or you can also save it as a PDF. Okay. Once you have saved, it will be saved in your desktop so that you can refer to it again later as well. But another important thing, you will have to end annotation before you move to next slide. Okay. Because if you don't end annotation and move to next slide, this is how it looks. Are you able to see multiple things on the screen
Yes.
in the next slide? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So you need to clear annotations. So I'll go to clear and clear all my drawings. And now I'll be able to see, I'll be able to remove everything. Okay. Okay. Next. Can you please feel free to add in if I'm missing anything? I'm not able to.
Not yet.
Not
Divya, not yet.
Okay, sure. Okay, record. Now recording is also critical in a sense that, it is very easy on and off button, but at times if we have YouTube video or anything, we are not able to save it on our drive because it charges us with copyright issues. Okay, so while you are sharing a video, you'll have to pause recording. We have already instructed our IT host to do that, but just for your information, in case required, we'll be pausing while we are sharing videos. To record, you go to the circle option and then record. This you are able to
Let's
see
not-
it because you are co-host right now. Yeah.
Yeah, let's not try this. I think this is okay because the IT team mostly does this.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so we can skip this, right, Divya?
Yeah, correct. But you should know that
Yes.
that it is getting recorded. That's it. So you can move to next one.
Yeah.
Reactions. Okay. So these are basically emojis which we ask participant at the beginning. How was your day? Let me ask you, how was your day? Give me answer just non-verbally using the emotion, whichever suits best or describes best. Okay, Arunesh gives a very good, Arunesh had a very good day. Deva, great. Everyone had a very good day today. That's Dr. Sonali. That's great. Tanvi, how was your day? Just put it on a emoji. Now, Dr. Gupta, you have used the chat box. Can you try putting same on emoji? Okay, so emoji, you can see this reactions. Go to reactions and put whichever emotion you feel like.
Did you get it?
No.
So I did it twice. It hasn't come. That is why.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's not.
So you went to reactions and you.
Yeah, reactions, and in reactions it is only recognize hand gestures. It's saying, and when I click on that, it's the third time I've done.
Okay. It usually does. I think some error.
Same thing has happened with me. My emoji is not inserting. Yeah.
Yeah,
Your
mine
emoji
But
is not
when
responding.
I click to the reactions now, so it will they will insert the reactions, but not in the this chat box.
and
Not in
also,
the chat
and
box.
it
It
also
shouldn't
it is
be.
not showing us all the emojis. It's only showing me.
Are you logged in from mobile? Is it
No,
or
it's
PC?
I'm logged in from the PC,
Laptop. Yeah.
and it is only show.
Does it have a 3 dots at the end of the top row?
No, it doesn't. It when
No,
I
they are not
click on
able to
the
see.
arrow, it just says recognize hand gestures. That's all. Maybe to do something with the settings.
Yeah, I think the version might not be uploaded because for most you'll be able to see a lot of emojis. So can you see raise hand at least in your version?
No, it just kind of says recognize hand gesture, a raise hand and a thumbs up. And when I click on that, it is not coming.
Okay, so it is not
Okay, yeah.
reflecting. You are
No,
able
no,
to
no,
see,
no.
but
It's
it
now,
doesn't
yeah.
reflect.
Is it coming now?
Now it is.
Yeah.
Now it is.
Yeah. So it is not on the arrow. We'll have to click on the reaction on the face. Then it will come.
Yeah. Yeah,
Now
correct.
it's done, ma'am. Now it's done
Yeah.
from my side also.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you have to actually not click on the
But
arrow. You have to
Jyoti,
click on the
for
reaction.
but Jyoti, for you, we are able to see on a chat. We are not able to see as a emoji. Can you try again, Jyoti?
Okay, ma'am, in the emoji or in the chat box?
Emoji.
Emoji. Okay,
Yeah.
just a second.
Jyoti, you'll have to click on the face, not on the
Okay.
arrow.
Ma'am, I'm clicking the face. Yeah.
And then a pop-up calls up.
Yes.
Thumbs up.
Yeah.
Is it visible? Now is it visible?
To me, it's still on a chat.
It's on the chat again.
Okay.
But I'm hoping you're trying the right thing, but it's some
No,
glitch.
Jyoti, I think so. You're opening your chat. Don't open your chat on the
Okay.
screen, on the main screen in the below. You will have reactions.
Yes, ma'am. Reaction. Firstly, I
Yeah.
done with the reaction only.
Yeah. So now on the reactions, just
Now
click
we are
on the
able to,
face.
Jyoti. That's
Yes.
wonderful.
Click on the
Okay.
face, and now then it.
Now is it visible?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Initially, I did this only. Okay.
Now it is. Thank you,
Yes.
Jyoti, and
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very
Garima.
much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Can you see mine?
Yeah. You
Okay.
want us to fast forward it? Is it Abhijit?
No, actually,
He wants us to reverse it.
I was simply going on with that.
You're
Sorry.
just pulling your leg. Okay. Reactions we tried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now the main.
So- Yeah. So breakouts are very easy to use and very useful when you want to divide individuals into different groups. Okay. So in a virtual background, how do you take a control over setting people in different groups? It is through breakouts. So if you go through breakout, are you able to see 4 dots breakout sign? If so, click on it. Then you will be able to see create rooms. Okay. So
Divya, one
yeah.
suggestion. Since all of them are co-hosts right now, I think we should
we'll-
ask everyone to do it one by one.
Sure,
Otherwise,
but
if all of them make
yes.
breakouts. Yeah.
Yes. No, right, for now I just want them to see the infrastructure. In a
Okay.
sense, how does it look and how do you add time? Then we'll practice one by one. Whoever wants to go can do.
Yeah.
So you thank you, Tanu. So you go to this, you see this, you can add a number of rooms you want to add. I have 30 participants. We usually do not take more than 30 participants. Okay. So let's say you want to divide in a group of 5. You want 6 people each in a room. Okay. There is 2 options. Either you assign them automatically or just a second. I have to the coach is in waiting. I just need to take this.
No problem. No problem. So I'll continue with what Divya is explaining. So you will just have to click on the breakout rooms icon. Just click on it once and you will see this dialog box appear, which you see on the screen right now. Now here you will see three options: assign automatically, assign manually, and let participants choose room. So don't select any of that. Right now, just look at these options and we'll explain. Then we can try this out one by one. So for example, you have 30 participants and you want to create 5 breakout rooms. So as you can see on my screen, the number says 1 breakout room. So you can just increase or decrease the number according to the number of rooms that you want. Now, if you are writing 5 breakout rooms, and if you have 30 people in the group right now, then when you click on assign automatically 6 people will go into each group, each of the 5 groups. So that is the easiest way to do it. However, if you want to create groups or do an activity in which you want certain people in one group and the others in another, that time you can also do a manual breakout. So you will have to click on the manual breakout option. Right, Divya?
Yes. Have you? Yeah, Deva sir.
I have explained manual
Yeah.
and automatic breakout.
Okay.
I'm not able to see those 4 rectangle square buttons.
You're not
breakout.
co-host yet. We'll make you co-host. Soon you will be able to see.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Ma'am, me too. Can you just co-host me because I just
Sure.
joined from the laptop? Yes, ma'am.
Sure, we'll make you co-host again. Abhishek, you had something in your mind? Or is it the earlier emoji?
Oh no, it's the earlier emoji.
Okay, okay. Okay, so Tanvi has shared with you types of breakout you can either make them select for themselves, either you can put them, or either you can use system to automatically do it. Okay, so can you go to next slide? Then there are more things, more control, or a structured way you can go about breakouts. Okay, so if you go to create, so for example, like I told you, I create 4 groups, okay, of a participant, and so now I can also select the duration. So if I want breakout rooms, I want them to discuss, brainstorm for how long. Okay, so I can put the number of minutes I want. I have selected 30 minutes, but you can change it over here. You can put 10 minutes or so. Now there is another option of allowing participants to return to main room anytime. Okay, if you don't want them to come back to main room before the time goes on, you don't select that option. Now countdown is an additional extra minutes. Towards the end, you just realize that time is not enough. Okay, so you give them a countdown, so when they come up to the main room, they have completed their task. It is a reminder that your breakout room is about to close. So you can keep it for 10 seconds, or you can also keep it for 1 minute, whichever seems you best. Okay, towards the right hand side, can you go back to the slide? Yeah, so towards the right hand side, can you see assign option? So you can actually change the groups. You see that you observe some of the people are very silent while another group is very active. You want to reshuffle participants. What you can do, you can just go to assign and assign people to that group. You can reshuffle them. You can change the name of the group. Okay, for example, if I want to say, if I had to categorize everyone based on their zodiac sign, for example, okay, I just go to room number and I just rename it. Okay, so there are multiple options which are possible. Right now, what we would like you to try is have a hands-on experience of creating the breakout room, shuffling through multiple rooms, because while you are going to be co-host, you are going to look after what is happening in other sessions, other rooms. Are participants engaging? or not. So that is something important. Another thing, in breakouts, you will not be able to share your screen. Okay, so whatever instructions you want to give them, you have to give before going to breakout. Okay, screen sharing is not possible. But others, one participant in each room can share the screen. That option is there. Okay. Now, if you want to broadcast a message, you send them to a breakout room, and then you remember, yeah, this instruction was very important, key. So what you can do, you can just go to broadcast. Once you open breakout room, you will be able to see that option. You just go to broadcast and type a message. It will be visible to everyone wherever they are. If they are in whichever number of breakout room. Okay, it will be visible. So what we want you to practice now is how to create a room. You create a room, add participants, visit that room, and come back. Leave the breakout room and come back to the main session. So let's practice. Who want to go ahead first? Yes,
No
please.
volunteers? Okay. Neva,
I would like to.
Yeah.
Okay, Abhijit.
Anyone?
Yes, Abhijit.
I mean,
Please go ahead.
okay, where to start with?
So you go to that 4 dots, breakout rooms options. Are you able to see on your
Right.
desktop?
Yes.
You go there.
Can I
you
can
go
I share
to-
my can I share my screen before I put into the
We are back to the main session now.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think someone already started the breakout.
Yes.
I'm not doing it. Who's doing it then?
I know you must not have, but everyone has co-hosts, right? So
I see.
it
So
is-
let others do the first. Do the honors first. Yeah, I was supposed to, but
no, I think whoever wanted to have already done. So
they
you
have
go ahead.
experimented it actually. Yes.
Yes.
Experimented, yeah. So now you go
So
ahead.
may I go now?
Yeah.
Breakout rooms.
Yeah.
Achha, before I go on to the breakout rooms, can I share my screen in order to
Sure.
because you rightly said that breakout you cannot share the screen before you so we have to give the
Yes.
instructions before you go
Yes,
to the
correct.
breakout rooms. Okay, just I'll be yeah. Can
Your
you all see
screen
my
is
screen?
visible.
Right?
Yeah.
All of us will be coming back one by one. Jyoti. So this only works if only one of us is a co-host, Divya.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing.
Yeah. Otherwise, it creates a lot of confusion.
Yeah, it is becoming.
It was quite messy out there because I was trying to do something, but something
Yeah.
some access was the issue, I
Yeah.
believe, because everyone has got the co-access or co-host access. That's why, yes.
So we limit right now. We only make Dr. Abhijit co-host, and then maybe whoever.
Divya, I was just a suggestion. Considering the time, let's do one Zoom practice session and one of our practice sessions. For
Okay.
today, we can move ahead. What's it?
Sure, we can do that.
Yeah.
So everyone gets.
Because the time was 3 to 4 for the Zoom practice, and I'm sure participants have,
Pre-commitment.
yes.
Yes, go ahead. I think breakout you have got idea. We can practice it another time. And I think that is the key, that we want you to use the platform very friendly and very effectively, because that will, that way both you will enjoy, and also it will be in a flow. It will be very natural. Otherwise they'll get distracted, and even you will get. So this is a Zoom virtual background. We would like you to try. Maybe as Tanvi said, we'll plan something for you where you can try hands-on from everything, setting virtual background to sharing screen to using breakout rooms, or even polls if you want. We can do all sort of things. But if you have any queries for what we have done today, feel free to jump in and ask.
Yeah, I would like you to just quickly recap on annotate because that is something I could not get a hang of.
Sure. So you want to, okay, annotate. Can you share the screen?
You want me to share the screen, Divya?
Yeah. Okay, I'll share. Just a second.
No, I'm sharing. Go ahead.
Okay. So now Tanvi's screen is here. So what you can do to annotate, you go to view option. Yeah, are you able to see green color mark saying you
Yeah. Okay.
Then you go to annotate and then you can do all the annotation options while someone else is sharing the screen. And when you are sharing the screen, you will get annotation option below and above both. So you just go to it and you will be able to.
Above I've got. What about below? Where are you talking at?
But not right now. Right now you are not sharing the screen. While you are sharing the screen, you will get. Okay.
Okay. So we use
Yes.
Okay. So my things are coming here on your yard.
Yeah. We are able to
All
see
right.
all
Okay. Yeah. I just wanted to know that. Thank you so much. Okay.
Welcome. Okay. You can stop sharing. Anything else?
Can you, Tanvi and Divya, can you both please explain us the breakup rooms again? Just a brief idea, so at least.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. So this breakout rooms are for you to divide participants into groups. Okay. So to create that breakout rooms, you go to this 4 dot signals below. Are you able to see that? Hello? Yes. So you go there, you click on it, you go to recreate, because since you are co-host and someone has already created. So you go to recreate. You create the number of groups in which you want to divide participants. I want 5 participants each in 6 groups. So I click on 6. Okay. Now I don't want co-host to go. Okay. I want only participants to be engaged, not the co-host. So I remove them. And then when I recreate, I go to options and select the time and open all rooms. I am able to create breakout rooms. Okay. Okay. So why were we directly moved to the breakout rooms? We were not asked, right? Do you want to join room 1 or not? Because in the settings, if you see, someone had initially selected automatically move all assigned participants into breakout. Okay. So that's why. But if you disable that, you will not be able to. Okay. Better understanding will get it once you try it. So maybe in our next or upcoming session, we'll let you do that.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Divya. I think that's all for today. But before closing, I see some lovely faces on the screen. Yeah.
Deva has something. Yes, Deva.
Like I said, I was struggling to get into the room. So finally I came on my laptop. So I missed the conversation of the first, I think, 10-15 minutes. I'll be happy if you can just share the recording link, which I can see before the next.
Yes, we'll do that.
Thank you.
Yeah. So all the participants that are with us right now, I just wanted a small favor from all of you, since all of us will be together, through all the skill sessions and practice sessions. So if you can just briefly introduce yourself to your co-participants, because it is a cohesive group. We have 3 or 4 members missing. We will have around 15 participants in this batch. So you can just introduce yourself briefly. So I'll just talk about me. I'm Tanvi Negi. I am a client solutions partner at AITD Noida. So yeah, whoever wants to go next, you can go one by one.
Yeah, ma'am, good evening, everyone. This is Dr. Pushpetu Rakshit from Amity Business School, Amity University, Mumbai. Thanks a lot for this opportunity. I'm academic coordinator and also look forward as a PL and a program leader and multiple different academic and co-curricular, extracurricular activities of students. And I'm really privileged to be part of this learning and enriching session. And I do look forward to a lot and do the best at my capacity. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Pushpindu. Nice to meet you. I know all of you since me and Divya have already seen your profiles, but you have to just introduce yourself to each other. That's the main purpose.
I am Dr. Garima. I'm the director for Amity School of Hospitality at Amity University, Haryana, Manesar. And that's it, I think so. I was with Amity Noida also for some time, 5.5 years ago, from 2009 to 2014. And then now I've joined Amity Manesar. So I've been involved with AIT trainings, which was face-to-face. And now I think so we are on to Zoom link and Zoom training. So looking forward to the whole training and being a part of the team again.
Good evening, everyone. I am Dr. Sonali Joglekar, and I am from RICS School of Built Environment, Amity University, Mumbai. So Deva sir and I are from the same department. I have 12 years of academic experience, and prior to that, I was working as a corporate trainer for 6.5 years, post which I joined academics, and I am at RICS School of Built Environment for last 5 years, and being part of Amity University, Mumbai since 2017. I've been teaching human resource management subjects, marketing, business communication, that has been my core area, and behavioral science, of course, organizational behavior. I do have Dell Carnegie training certificate. I'm a certified trainer from there, and also have done NLP. So hello, everyone. And it's wonderful to be part of this team and to get to know each other. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr.
Hello.
Yes. So we can
Hello.
go with the Dr. Deva first, if you don't mind, Jyoti.
Yes.
I see him raising his hand.
So good afternoon, everybody. My name is Dr. Deva. So I'm with RICS School of Built Environment, and I have worked in the industry for many years, worked in teaching for many years. And I'm really absolutely super excited to be part of this and also to go ahead with the eventual sessions as we go along. Thank you very much. Wonderful being in the group, and welcome everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Deva. Yes, Jyoti, please.
Hello. Good evening, everyone. Myself, Jyoti Kamble. I'm from Amity University, Behavioral and Allied Sciences, Mumbai. And I'm from Clinical Psychology Department. I completed my MPhil in Clinical Psychology in 2016. Since there, I'm working as in clinical field as well as teaching psychology subject. I got 2 Guinness World Record and 4 Best Paper Presentation Award. And recently, also, I'm just going for award, Global Excellence Award on 26th. And day after tomorrow, also, I'm just getting 1 Aspiring Women Award. So thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Oh,
Congratulations, Jyoti.
I guess I'm left.
Yeah. You are left,
Well-
Himani is left.
Well, actually,
Innovative rep.
okay, this is Dr. Abhijit Ghosh, and I'm from Amity University, Patna, Amity Institute of English Studies and Research. Before this, I was in HSBC Bank for almost a decade. And after that, I moved into academics for 6 years. I was in Darbhanga as an assistant professor. Now I have joined in as an associate professor in Amity University in Patna. I'm really enjoyed and very enthusiastic as well as optimistic to join in this online sessions. I've already conveyed my regards to Tanvi as well as Divya. So it's a wonderful people out there, and I'm really looking forward to it. So thank you, and I wish all the best to the co-participants as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Dr. Abhishek. Oh, finally we see you.
Yeah.
You are on mute, Dr. Abhishek. You're on mute.
Yeah, I'm back home actually. And
Okay.
cleaning up is going on because of Holi festival and all that. And I really do appreciate everything here going on. And thanks for this session. And I actually listened to it from all the way from while I was driving. So,
Oh,
and
right.
but as far as my introduction goes, I'm from AIT Patna AUP, that is MIT University Patna, and I have joined there from 2019 September, and it's a great experience till now. And we just had our convocation, and right, I have total of around more than 12-13 years of experience, and mostly 4 years to 5 years I've been working around Nepal and Thailand, few companies, especially in industrial and robotics. And I specialize in IT, but I also specialize in mechatronic because I have both the degrees. I have IT in BTech, and I also have M engineering in mechatronics. And I'm doing my PhD now in IT. So hopefully within a few years, we are going to do that. And I really like this session, and I hope we can really gain something out of it.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Abhishek. Is Himani with us? And just
Hello, everyone.
Hi, hello.
Camera is kind of fluctuating.
Okay.
No problem, no problem. You can be on camera tomorrow onwards.
Yeah, I am Himani Sharma, and I joined Abhas a couple of months ago. I've joined MIT in last year. I am from clinical psychology department. I am a clinical psychologist, and I have completed my MPhil in 2021. And basically, I'm from Jaipur, but I am working in MIT Gwalior. And I'm very much looking forward to this session and learning more about these platforms. I think it will be fun. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Great to see, great to hear all of you. I'm sure we are going to learn more about each other and mostly about our coaching styles over these sessions starting tomorrow onwards. Thank you so much for all of your time. We meet tomorrow. The link will remain the same. And I will be mentioning the time just an hour before the session on the WhatsApp group. I hope all of you are there in the WhatsApp group. Okay.
Jyoti is not. Jyoti, do you have Tanvi's contact detail?
Yes.
If you can just send me your WhatsApp number, Jyoti.
Sure. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful day.
Have a wonderful day.
Have a nice Holi ahead. Thank
Okay,
you.
happy Holi to everyone. Enjoy
Happy
your
Holi.
festive season.
We are
Bye.
seeing you tomorrow. Don't forget that. Enjoy your
Yes,
Holi and
for
join
sure.
us tomorrow.
Yeah, don't be tired. That's it.
Yeah, just 2
Bye.
hours. Just 2 hours.
So the timing shall remain same from 3 to 5 years
Yes,
as far as
yes.
this.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Tanvi, Deva has sent the number on chat.
Yes, yes. I'm just saving the same.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.